Jeff Passan has dropped a bombshell trade report in regards to the New York Yankees as Brian Cashman is making calls in an attempt to add multiple players to this team to help out of positions that the Yankees very much do need reinforcements at, with multiple names being linked by the ESPN senior insider and the New York Yankees having a trade imminent with the deadline coming up very quickly, and multiple players leaving the locker room for the Yankees as they are getting ready to make big decisions, and we're going to break all that down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here. We're going to jump right into things as always. Guys, if you're part of that 74.5% that's not subscribed, we got a bunch of videos coming out. You do not want to miss out on all the great Yankees content that we got every single day for you between me and Alex. We are not slowing this train down. We're only picking up speed. We're also probably going to start doing some YouTube shorts, some live streams soon. We got a lot of fun stuff coming at you guys, but let's jump into the video. There's a lot to go over as Brian Cashman is actively trying to make the Yankees roster as much better as he possibly can. Now, he's already been revealed to be looking at multiple different targets, and now Jeff Passan has revealed some targets for the New York Yankees, with Brian Cashman's what he's said on the matter ties in perfectly with what Jeff Passan has also revealed. So this feels like there is a deal imminent for this New York Yankees team. And look, just diving straight into things, there's a lot to go over with the Yankees and with this whole trade situation. But Jeff Passan revealed the top targets for the Yankees. As he mentioned, the New York Yankees, who are 51 and 41 at the time of me recording this video, they do have a game before this video comes out, and they are first in the wild card. Their weaknesses are third baseman and pitching, and the best match is Eugenio Suarez of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, Suarez has been no stranger to Yankee fans. He's been someone who Yankee fans have been calling for, and if you heard the sirens come on right as I said Eugenio Suarez's name, first of all, they're not a soundbite. People say that on Nick's Digest all the time. They're not. I'm not hitting any buttons on that. I do hit a bunch of buttons on my computer when I record these. The timing does not work, though. It sounds like I'm making sound effects. There's just always sirens outside my apartment, so I know how to play off them by now because it's been my entire life on YouTube, though it actively does really annoy me. But jumping into what Passan had to say on Eugenio Suarez, Suarez is an excellent first step. His power is undeniable, a perfect fit in the middle of any lineup. He plays third base, a black hole for New York this season, and it's been terrible. I mean, their best third baseman undeniably was Oswaldo Cabrera, who is out for the season with that injury. We all kind of knew he'd be out for the season once he went down with it. Oswald Peraza has not been able to perform with a batting average under 2 and also a slugging under 6. He has not been good enough at hitting. He will have a chance to be a consistent third baseman now with DJ LeMahieu being DFA'd and further released from the Yankees entirely. So Peraza is very much in play to still get some burn here, and I've said before, Eugenio Suarez is going to be a very tough get for the Yankees. Now, they could pull it off, and Alex has a video on why that is the case. However, when it all comes down to it, what we're looking at is a situation where the Yankees, they're not going to be the only ones looking for Eugenio Suarez. That man is a demon with the bat. He is an incredible talent. He's got a 2.7 WAR on the year and 334 at-bats. He has 84 hits. That's a 250 batting average. He's got 29 home runs, an 883 OPS, and an OPS plus a 140. Don't get it twisted. Eugenio Suarez is that dude. He's a phenomenal third baseman. He's a good fielder. He's not going to, make you pass out. He's so good at fielding, but he's a good enough fielder for sure. Very solid, but it's the power. It's the arm strength, the power, that type of stuff. He's a power third baseman. It's what he does. Now, the batting average at a 251 is not great. It's not the worst thing in the world. For a power hitter, it's not bad at all. The Yankees, obviously, feels like more than anything, if they could get a third baseman who could be a leadoff hitter, that'd be perfect. However, Eugenio Suarez, I don't think any of us would be upset at whatsoever. I'm a big fan of Suarez's game. Now, I do fear that Suarez did mention that he wants to stay in Arizona, so that could throw things off. But also, there's a chance that it just doesn't throw things off at all. As Passan mentions, the Yankees could also kill 2 birds with 1 stone in a deal and get Zach Gallen or Merrill Kelly from Arizona as well. But Suarez is the main target because even if the other third base options exist, Nolan Arenado in St. Louis, Ryan McMahon in Colorado, Ke'Bryan Hayes in Pittsburgh, they're all owed significant money and are under contract for multiple years. Suarez's expiring contract would allow the Yankees a trial run, and if he thrives in the Bronx, all they would need to do to bring him back is use cash. They don't need to trade for him then, so obviously that would help. Now, at the same time, there's the risk of it being a rental, which is important for us to note when it comes to Suarez, who, again, has said he wants to stay in Arizona, but he also might just being team guy right there and be like, you know what, I'm not going to put any pressure on this team. I might leave, I might not. I don't know what my future holds. Because if a player doesn't know what their future holds, they're just going to say to prevent storylines or upsetting their teammates or getting his team needlessly in the media or himself needlessly in the media. I like where I'm at. I don't want to go anywhere right now. That's what you do. It's common practice, and it's completely understandable why they do that, and I 100% support it. But at the same time, you look at the Diamondbacks, they're sitting around 500. Things are not looking great, even though they're in the World Series 2 years ago. Suarez does become a piece for the Yankees that does make a ton of sense, and I would love the fit there, but also they do need pitching, so they could kind of kill two birds with one stone here. Now, Zach Gallen has not had a good season. He's got a 5.15 ERA. He's been up and down throughout his career. In 2023, he was phenomenal. He's got a 1.345 whip, so if you trade for Zach Gallen, he might not be giving you what you're asking him for, and then what it comes down to is you are banking on Luis Gil to be your third guy when it comes down to things in that three-man playoff rotation, imagining the Yankees make the playoffs, and, well, hopefully they'll be able to play at least 3 games, and even if they do, they might be a wild card, so you'd have to win 2 of those. But at the end of the day with Zach Gallen, he is someone who's a very interesting target for the Yankees, considering his struggles, but also still being a widely respected pitcher who still has a high price because he's good. It's not unsimilar to Sandy Alcantara. Now, Merrill Kelly is playing better, and I believe does cost a little bit less. Now, these guys, neither of them are under contract for that long either. In fact, they're both free agents, so that'll also have an impact on things. Kelly's got a 3.41 ERA in 19 starts. He's been very good in 111 innings pitched. He's got 107 strikeouts and a whip of 1.054. Merrill Kelly has been awesome, but it comes down to price. How much are you going to be willing to give up for Merrill Kelly and Eugenio Suarez combined? Are the Yankees going to be willing to do that? Who is going to get given up? There's 1 or 2 names that feel pretty obvious there that, again, Alex will get into all that. But also, Brian Cashman was asked by Brian Hoke, is there one concern that stands above the rest? And Cashman said it's always pitching, which does tie into the Yankees targeting pitchers here. I mean, as Cashman said, I'm definitely going to be looking for upgrades at third base. We're going to town. We're going to do everything we possibly can to improve ourselves and try to match up with the best in the MLB. So Cashman's on it. He understands that a few things are at play here. One, it's been 15 years of him being a GM since the Yankees have won a title. It's not a good look. Actively a bad look. The only guy who lasted that long and didn't win a title was Billy Beane. And there's a book and a movie about his small payroll that he had and how he almost pulled it off. The Yankees have a $300 million payroll. If they had a $3 million payroll and were this good, that would be insane. They have a $300 million payroll. Billy Beane had a sixth of that. This is not the same situation here. As people said at the time, the A's were a farm system for the teams like the Yankees. Except the Yankees haven't won a World Series since Barack Obama was in his first 6 months in office. That's a lie. His first year in office. I was thinking the World Series is when the NBA Finals were. Sorry. But the point stands. It's been a while. I was 9 when they won. I don't remember it because I was 9. I remember the cheers throughout my neighborhood. Like, yeah, we did it. Because it was right around when the Giants also won. So, like, that became, like, a little thing that was kind of notable. But now it's not. Cashman should feel the sweat trickling down his neck a little bit. That he's got to do something. It's not looking great for him. What do you guys think about all this? I think that he is in a little bit of trouble here, and he's going to have to make some big moves. Who do you think they are going to trade for? Who do you want them to trade for? Who do you want them to trade? Let me know all that in the comments down below. I will get back to you. I'm trying to do better at answering comments. I'm not doing it well on this channel. I do it all the time on Yankees Digest, so I got to do it here as well. Guys, like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Yankees.